Today I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you cannot overlook XRP in this season. The first one is regulatory clarity boosts confidence. The second one is XRP offers cross-border payment efficiency. The third is it reduces remittance costs. And the fourth is growing institutional partnerships. The fifth will be spot ETF prospects. And then the sixth is it affords high liquidity and market volume. The seventh is XRP eliminates nostro and vostro pre-funding. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all shortly. Then the eighth is XRP offers diverse global reach. Then the ninth is technological integration and security. Then the 10th, but not the least, is XRP affords positive market outlook. So let's dive in. However, before we go on, I want to appreciate you all for watching our videos. So far, we've reached over 300 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we are still growing on our TikTok account. And however, I realized that even though we have over 3,000 views, we do not have the same amount of subscribers. Hey guys, I don't know what you are waiting for. Please, if you are enjoying the content on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And please don't forget to share with your friends and family. And let me appreciate all our new subscribers. Let me also answer a few questions that we had from some of you. So somebody asked, what is bull run? You've been hearing me mention bull run time and time again. So I checked on Google what bull run means, just for you to get it. Bull run, according to Google, bull run means it's a bull market which is defined by a period of time where the majority of investors are buying and demand outweighs supply. Market confidence is at high and prices are rising. I hope you get it. That's basically it. So we have bull run and then we have bear market. For now, we are in the bull market, and even though the prices of most cryptocurrencies have not done what we were expecting, because usually in the crypto markets, October is known as October, UP-tober. We don't call it October, we call it October, because October is usually the period where most of our the tokens or coins do very well. However, this year, only God knows what happens, but that doesn't still mean that the bull run is over. No, don't be deceived. It is even when people are fearful that you need to go and then get some if you have the means to. But again, let me remind you, this is not financial advice. It is just for education and entertainment purposes. I am not a certified financial coach. All right, the next question I want to address is somebody also asked that, what is tokenization? All right, so just to make it so simple for you to understand, imagine that there is a big cake, but the cake belongs to only one person. You don't have the means to own some. So in the digital world, tokenization is going to make it possible for you to own any other assets, including that cake. So imagine now the cake is sliced into various portions, and then you get a slice of that cake. That means you have a token of that cake. So let's upscale it a bit. So imagine there's a big mansion and it's for the rich. However, you wish you own a portion of that mansion, or you wish you own a portion of that land. I hope you get me. Yes. So with tokenization, that is made possible in the blockchain, where you can own a token of that asset. So you can own a house, a song, that is a percentage of it. I hope you get me, or a percentage of a company. And then the blockchain makes this possible, because the blockchain is a transparent notebook where everyone can see who owns what, who owns what slice of token. I hope you understand. And why this matters is it makes big assets affordable. So you can own 0.001 of a house, and it makes it easy to trade. You can sell your slice anytime, and then it makes it transparent and secure because the blockchain keeps track of all owners. I hope you understand. So now let's dive into the 10 reasons why XRP will do so well and why you can overlook it. The first, as I mentioned, was regulatory clarity, which boosts confidence. You know that until now, XRP was facing a lot of lawsuits, but in 2025, the Ripple resolved its lawsuit with SEC in the US, which provides clarity that reassures investors and institutions, which has paved the way for broader adoption. Right. So this saw an influx of institutional interest, leading to rising market caps and new financial products. We have over 100 banks in the world, in Japan, in Spain, in parts of Asia, Africa, who are already being hooked onto the Ripple network. The second reason why we can overlook XRP is because of the cross-border payment efficiency. XRP is widely used in the Ripple net by banks worldwide to streamline and speed up cross-border payments. So banks like Santander in Spain have XRP on their OnePay FX. They utilize it for near instant transfers with lower fees. I hope you understand. Imagine you are transferring money from wherever you are in the world, and they are charging you huge amounts. But on XRP, you can on XRP, when you do your transaction, it goes instant, and the charges are very minimal. All right. The third one is it reduces remittance cost. XRP, like I was saying, XRP helps lower the high cost traditionally associated with remittances in emerging economies. So it's cheaper cash in Africa leverages RippleNet to make low-cost remittances accessible to millions. And then there's growing institutional partnerships. RippleNet's expanding network includes global banks like Bank of New York, the BNY Mellon, the Standard Chartered Bank, and SBI Holdings. So BNY Mellon became the custodian for Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin, integrating XRP liquidity into US banking. If you don't know what the RLUSD is about, you can write it in the comment below and I'll share more about it. The fifth point is that spot ETF prospects. So multiple XRP spot ETF filings are under review with strong expectations for approval in 2025, which may increase institutional investment. So the upcoming XRP ETF launch is anticipated to open the market to traditional investors. Even though the US government is in a shutdown mode, a lot is happening in the background. And recently, Brad Garlinghouse made a post on his Twitter account and said that we should lock it in. I wish you would understand what that means. So let's continue. The sixth point is high liquidity and market volume. XRP maintains high daily trading volumes exceeding $2 billion, which ensures ample liquidity and market stability. And then the seventh is XRP eliminates the Nostro and Vostro pre-funding. XRP enables banks to avoid pre-funding accounts, freeing billions of working capital globally. So on-demand liquidity service uses XRP to settle payments instantly without pre-funding. What means is that usually some banks have to get some money in their accounts before they can do transactions. With XRP, that is eliminated and it makes their transactions seamless. The eighth is the diverse global reach. RippleNet operates across 90 plus countries. Can you imagine that? Donald Trump tweeted about making XRP one of United States strategic assets. Let me say it again. Strategic. Yeah, that is the word, right? Strategic asset. So Donald Trump even said that he was going to make XRP one of the strategic assets. But even before that is made public, whether the US is really doing it or have done it, XRP, whether you know it or not, is already being used in over 90 countries. You can look it up online. And so they have partnerships with banks in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and they facilitate greater financial inclusion and connectivity. The ninth is the technological integration and security. XRP Ledger offers a scalable, secure, and fast blockchain infrastructure designed to support high throughput. So real estate tokenization projects like the Dubai Land Department, they use the XRP Ledger for secure asset management. And the other aspect about the technological integration and security is most banks are expected to move from the Swift old method of messaging to an ISO 222 technology. Like I already mentioned in our video, if you've not watched, please go and look it up. The 5 cryptocurrencies you should check. XRP is an ISO certified cryptocurrency, so it is already making that possible. And by the end of this year, 2025, all banks are expected to move onto an ISO 222 technology, and XRP is leading the way. So you see why you cannot overlook them. Then the 10th but not the least point is XRP has a positive market outlook. So there are analysts who forecast XRP prices could reach $5 by the end of 2025, which is driven by adoption and infrastructure improvements. Well, this channel does not worry itself about price prediction or price forecasting. Ours is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So you may purchase if you want, but please do so with money you are willing to lose, right? So the unlocking of over 1 billion XRP from escrow in this November is expected to boost liquidity and market activity. I don't know which year you'll be watching this in, but if you are watching it in 2025, the current price of XRP as at now is around $2.5 ish. And so you may check, and if you can afford, please do so. All right, so before you go, I want to remind you again that the reason for you getting into crypto is not for a get rich quick scheme. No, I've told you that we have a lot of things ahead of us, and it is better for you to get into cryptocurrency now and make it, because there's a lot of economic crash ahead of us. That is the main reason. You need to prepare like Joseph and the Israelites to have enough, because what is ahead of us, your 9 to 5 may not be able to survive or may not be able to sustain you and your family. And I do not want to know something and keep it to myself. That is why I'm sharing this. I could have kept it to myself and enjoyed with my family alone, or gotten my family to prepare. But like Noah, when he was informed by God that there was flood coming, he built an ark. And I hope that you would use this information wisely, and you would also build an ark for your family and friends. I wish you all the best. If you have any question, please don't forget to write it in the comments below, and I'll answer them. God bless you, and we look forward to hitting 1,000 subscribers before December 31st, 2025. See you in our next video. Thank you.